right, what do we have? Oh, you know what? That's probably it. That's some kind of little rubber snubber thing. No, I bet you that's it. I don't know where the drain plug is for the differential is, but I'm guessing it's that. I don't know. It might be underneath that. Might be underneath that skid plate on the bottom. But generally, they make it fairly easy for you to maintain stuff. Can't see in there. I've looked around. There, like this bolt protrudes out. There's no drain plug that I can, or no drain plug hole underneath. I don't know. Let's pull this cover off. Pull your plug out, your fill plug. The bad thing is I don't know if this isn't a drain plug. I don't know where you fill this up to. So let's see if we pull this out, if fluid drains out. No. Okay. Nope, there's a drain plug underneath. Okay, where's my other bolt? Up there. I actually thought that was plastic. It's metal. Most time, a lot of the stuff on these you can swing away, and that's Allen. And I would assume that you fill it up to the bottom of this hole down here. I'd say generally, if you have a plug in the side, obviously you fill it to that. I don't see any plugs. I'm kind of impatient. I don't want to wait until Monday. I don't really like Googling stuff because you never know. You know, I could put it on there and I don't know what I'm talking about. So I just go by rule of thumb of what I generally do. It has a detent, or I mean a cut in the bottom of this fill plug. I would assume you just fill it to the bottom of this fill plug, because the bad thing is that's about there. I bet you it takes, oh no, actually it's a differential in this axle tube. I don't know, hopefully it doesn't take more than a quart, because all I have is a quart of 80-90 Yamaha Diff fluid, because that's what I bought. So give me a minute. I'm gonna get an Allen wrench for that, and we'll drain this diff and see what we got. Okay, I thought I might check the diff fluid. At least there's fluid in there. Well, and actually, gosh, it looks really good. But so it's touching that. Okay, I mean, it's probably right down there at the bottom of that plug. There's that ridge to there. There's kind of the bottom part, and it goes down. I'd say it's a little low. It looks really good. My only concern is, did he put the right fluid in it or not when they change the fluid, if they change it? Because it looks so clean, I would say somebody changed the fluid. So I'm just going to go ahead and drain it. I've got Yamaha, so I'm just going to go ahead and drain it, and we'll put Yamaha gear oil back in it. If I don't have enough, 1 quart ought to be enough to get it back to where it sits. It doesn't look horrible, but it looks like, I don't want to say it looks like conventional rear end fluid, but I mean, that's kind of what I would say. Looks like something that you bought at O'Reilly's. It's a strange, kind of a strange color, but the Yamaha might be that color. We'll find out. That's not very much fluid that came out of it. I don't know if you guys can see that or not. Yeah, you can. It's got a strange smell to it. It's 80/90, but you can tell it has additives, some type of something. I don't know. Like I said, I think it was a little low. If I had to guess, there's a lip, and then there's a flat spot in the bottom of that. And if I had to guess, you fill it up there, because I don't have a sight glass, or I mean, I don't have a plug or anything anywhere around there that stands out to me that says pull me so you can fill me up to there. And there's a line right here in the casting. There's a line. I mean, that's a separation piece, but here's a nub in the casting, and it comes right across. So if I had to guess, a lot of times manufacturers will have something like that just to kind of gauge off of. And I'm not saying that's what that is, but it's right in line with where I think that you would fill it up inside this hole. So sometimes you just have to make an educated guess because you're impatient. You don't want to wait on the dealer. Sometimes you talk to somebody at the dealer and you just get the guy that washes them, and he thinks he knows something because he saw somebody change oil one time, and he tells you the wrong information anyways, and then you do the wrong thing anyways. So use your best judgment. That's what I typically try to do. Once you work on enough stuff, everything's fairly similar. All right, let me get some fluid and a thing to put it in there, and we'll be back. Hang on. Okay, like I said, I've got Yamaha Friction Modified Plus shaft drive oil. If you get something aftermarket, I was just at the dealer. I got the 80/90. It wasn't crazy expensive. $14.99. I mean, I don't know what's crazy expensive anymore. Nothing's relative. And another reason why I think that I fill it to here, there's no plugs. Well, there's no other way to indicate that you're full until it comes up into this threaded hole. So, and what I'm gonna do, I have like 1 million of these. We're gonna wipe out the inside of that. It's a little dusty. But I have literally like 1 million of these. I used to work at a dealership, and they came on every jug of 80/90 and everything that we ever got. So, and then when you're done, you can put it on, and if I have enough, I can do my grizzly. So, hang on, let's see what this looks like. Nope, that's what I assumed. That's what I said. It looks like it was something conventional from a store. A lot of these oils and lubricants from manufacturers, they don't have all the additives in them to make them colored. So like, I don't want to waste this, but see how that's clear? It definitely wasn't that yellow green like regular GL5, like 80/90 weight, I guess, that you would get at a you know, say O'Reilly's, or you know, whatever your parts depot is, Napa. Generally these, I mean, it doesn't seem like there was a lot of oil in there. Let me get a flashlight so I can see down in there. All right, I know you guys won't be able to see down in there, but, and the oil's so clear, I can't tell if there's anything down in there or not. there. Good way to tell is you had to have an Allen key to, yeah, I'd say we're right there. Looks like we're right there. I think we're right there, Jimmy. Oh, we're right there. I should have just stopped. Wait a little bit of the balls. We can put the plug in. I mean, you can put the plug in anyways. It's got that whole axle tube for expansion. But make sure you have your gasket. That's your crush gasket. Like I said, if I had to guess, I would say that that's where you fill it up to, just from past experiences. All right, well, there you go. Servicing a rear differential of a 350 Wolverine 2-wheel drive. We're gonna go ahead and get the skid plate back on here. Put that there. These were 12 mil. Yes, 12 millimeter. Tighten this front one. Get on the bolt. There we go. Didn't fully tighten it yet, so this can run over. Okay, well, there's doing the rear diff on a Wolverine. Next, let's take these brakes apart. Let's see what's going on in these brakes. Doesn't stop real good. I know it's single rear drum. It's a lightweight bike, but when I pulled it in just now, it made some noise. Let's see what it's got.